obviously this has been written about a lot, but the frustrations that the other networks have with Netflix and what they've released and what they haven't released in terms of numbers. I mean, what is your...
We really just like to give Ted shit about it.
That's
really...
This is the Ted Sarandos roast, right?
Where's Jeff Ross?
But it does beg the question. I mean, how long can you do that? How long can you go without giving any information about how these shows are doing?
Not just to us, but also to people whose shows you're like.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think when we, at some point, someone will just spend a ton of money getting the answer. Because you can, right? Somebody could spend a sample 2,000 people meaningfully and spend $1 million and get the data. It's a question of how valuable the answer is to you guys. It's not to me. So, and like I said, I know it's a curiosity, and I know like from the talent perspective. But what I found interesting was none of them found don't think that the Nielsen data is so accurate that they wanted to make sure that they were in the pool. So for me, it's like, I think it's a great. Orange is the New Black.
Here's the question: would we understand it if you gave it to us?
I don't think so.
That's the thing.
Because what you publish and what I know, the data that's relevant to me versus what Nielsen publishes, is watching the show for a few minutes the same as watching 13 hours of it in 6 days? Is that actually, would you measure that with the same value? I wouldn't. It's much more valuable for me than people who watch all 13 hours. Yeah, and if they watch it fast,
well, by the way, we look at
that
data too, because we're both in the ad sales business and the subscription business essentially. Right. So, when you get a rating for any of our services, it's an average view. So if you could have an hour of Sons of Anarchy that was actually watched by 6 people added together, right? On the one hand, it's very honest data in the sense you have to watch a whole hour to be credited, including the commercials. So, for example, if you took the commercials out of Sons of Anarchy last year, it outrated True Blood. But if you put the commercials in, it was below True Blood because we were getting measured on who did and didn't watch the commercials. But we also look at who watches multiple episodes or all the episodes of our shows, because when you're really trying to calculate the value of a show in terms of subscription value, as TED is, 6 minutes of somebody watching a show does not make a subscriber, for your show or our show. You have to have somebody who's really passionately committed to it.
We don't even, go for that, but that's all really, that's as good for us as, I don't care if you watched Homeland, you binged Homeland season 2 right before season 3. I mean, we had huge watching of Homeland season 1 all through the airing of season 2, and it's happening again right now.
There's no question that the vitality of the SVOD market, as led by Netflix, has been a very, very important entree into the contemporary economics and the contemporary viewing. It's created a great viewing pattern, and it has been a good creative part of the puzzle. But as it encroaches into our window, where we now quite often take one run of our shows, it's a little different in basic where they can repeat things. We're paying a lot of money for one run with the marketing on top before that is out of our universe and could, within 18 months, appear on Netflix in an unbranded environment in an a la carte universe where people are watching less bound to a linear channel. They need to be able to somewhat stay tethered to our universe, or that entire thing can unravel very quickly. None of it's bad for television. Television viewing is up, people like that, but what Ted alluded to is in Europe, it's a friction-free environment to say, I like this show, oh, I like it, oh, I missed an episode there, I can get it, I can start from the first one and I can watch it. It's very cohesive. What John and I are really trying to do is not only capture value, but to create a consumer experience that makes sense. It's very rolling. What is rolling 5? I have people who work in our industry every day who say to me, I really want to see that. Where is it? Could you send me DVDs? I don't know how to see it. So people that do this for a living, like what does your average person do? A rolling 5?
Right.
So what happens is they come in, I heard that Sleepy Hollow is great. Well, what, episode 4? I'm out. I'm going to wait till I see it on Netflix. That's not good for Fox.